Testing 1 2, check 1 2. Let's see how this sounds real quick. Testing 1 2. All right, seems to be sounding good. Hello, all you happy people. Good to be back. Been wanting to do another Helix video for the longest, and DJ is over at his grandparents, so I got the bottom stairs and don't have to worry about noise or anything. Not that I'm going to be super loud, but yeah, so I don't have to worry about waking him up or anything like that. So hope everybody gets to join me and has a good time joining me. So just checking their stream health and all that good stuff. All right, so what I wanted to do is kind of go over some of the heaviest Helix amps that are in the Line 6 Helix, and we're going to see what we can come up with. And if I've left any out by the end of this, please leave me a comment below. Let me know the ones that you decide are pretty heavy, and let me know your favorite heavy amps in the Helix. Okay, I would love to know that. HX Toms, you know, any of those that has those amp models in them. It could be the Pod Go, it could be even the Pod Express. You know, those lines have some heavy amps too, especially the new black pedal that just came out. So there's links below if you are interested in getting your own Helix product or whatever. I would appreciate your support if you want to choose those. But without further ado, let's get on into this, and I will show you my screen. See what we got going on here. Should be able to see what I've got. Okay, so I'm going to grab my guitar, and we're going to test some of these bad boys out. See what's going on. All right. Tune this thing up real quick. Make sure I'm in tune. Sounds good enough to me. All right, so as we can tell, this is not very heavy where we're at right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a new preset, just whatever, and we're going to start from scratch. Okay, so let's go ahead and find some of the amps. Now I'm going to pull up a you're not going to be able to see this, but I want to pull up a thumbnail that I've just actually recently created. It's the one that's on this live stream, so that I can see the amps that I've added here to this. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is let's start out with, let's see here. What do I want to start out with? Can you still see me? I think you can. Yes. Okay. We're going to start out with, how about the Soldano? This is my favorite amp so far, and we'll just go with just amp in a cab, make it easier. Now I don't know if you noticed this, but you can also, if you've got a Helix or a Helix LT, or this is the HX Edit, or if you've got a Helix Native, you can come up here and change these to look like the actual amps. So I'm going to change these so we can actually look at these. And I want to start out, and if you haven't noticed, from the top, I think this is how it works. From the top of the amps, as you go on down, the gain structure increases. So we have up here, we have some Fender Clean, you know, deluxe reverbs and Princeton reverbs and things like that. On down, we got some higher gain stuff like the Mandarin Rocker, which is based off an Orange amp, and we got some Marshall amp models. We got some Friedman amp models, Cali models, which is Mesa Boogie. We got some Paul Reed Smith Archon. We got some SLO. I'm just going to go ahead and add that. We got some PVs. We got some Rev Gens, and we also have some Line 6 original amps. Now I think these Line 6 amps are in order of the latest to the oldest, maybe. Okay, so I think, because Oblivion is obviously, Oblivion is one of the amps we're going to look at. It's a heavy amp, and the Vin 2 is not, the Emsley is not, but then all of a sudden we got down here to the Fatality and the Badonk. So these are, the structure of these, I think, is in order of the newest to the oldest. So here's what it sounds like, just plain, and maybe here in just a little bit we'll add some reverb and we can kind of see what these sound like in context. But for right now, we see the Soldano lead is paired with the 4x12 Uber and the new cabinet here. So let's see what we got. And I'm going to use, to start with, I'm going to use the neck pickup here, and I also want to see what I'm sounding like here when I start playing this. Neck pickup here, and I also want to see what I'm sounding like here when I start playing this. Okay, so looks like I can probably afford to turn up. Okay, I can afford to turn that up. All right, so this is the Soldano SLO, and we have the drive at about 5.6. If we pull that up just a little bit more, let's go to about 8. And we come down here. Pretty loud, not loud, but pretty gainy. Let's turn the bass down a little bit. Let's see what we got here as far as high cuts at 12. That's about right. Low cut, we can turn that to about 100-ish. Mic, we're just going to leave it, I think, on the mics that they come with paired, so we don't have to worry about tweaking all this other stuff, because we're just looking at gain right now, not necessarily looking at tone or anything like that. But I do want to make it sound like I probably normally would, so the master, let's turn the master up quite a bit, and also we're going to need a noise gate here. Now, if we come all the way up with the gain, and once again on my bridge pickup, let's go back to the neck. Definitely high gain. All right, so we've got, that's the Soldano. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could push the space bar and it would bypass it there. Soldano, we can back it off to about, let's see, how clean does the lead get? I'm kind of curious on that. If we got no drive. We could actually probably use this if we wanted to with kind of a coil split kind of thing going on. Okay, and then see what we got for more drive here. Let's go to about 3. Let's see what 2 gives. Wow. 1. Now, of course, you can get even more gainy if you add like a Horizon drive, Horizon gate here, or even the Horizon drive. I don't know why I'm trying to say Horizon. The Horizon drive here, where's it at? Horizon drive right there. You can get much more gainy if you add that. Like if I go to, say, let's see, 5, I guess. If I go to 5 here, turn that off. And then add the Horizon drive. What are we at? This is just stock settings. Pretty high gate. Got some. I'm kind of curious to see what that would sound like without that. What kind of coloration it gives me. Not too bad, I guess. Let's go down to 4. Gate range. Cool, got some brightness to it. Brightness, yeah, like that's a word. Okay, so let's leave that on there, and that's the Soldano. Okay, just for fun, let's go crank the gate and then add the horizon drive. Okay, all right, now let's go to a different one. That was the Soldano. Let's try another one that just keeps coming back to my mind, and that is the Oblivion. Let's try the Oblivion. Okay, so just out of the gate, going back to the neck pickup. Woofier, which I kind of like the sound of. Let's add maybe a little bit of presence there. I don't think I need the boost. We can put the boost on, let's see, 2. Nice. I like the tone so far. That's at 4.5. What do we get? About 8. I'm kind of curious too. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to undo that. First, I'm going to copy it. Copy, and I'm going to undo what I just did because I want to go back and get myself the Soldano. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to always compare to the previous amp. Okay, so let's go ahead and paste the one we just had. And we're going to turn that off, and then we can compare it to what we had before. Love that sound. Just straight out of the box, it sounds really good. Let's go to the mids. Let's scoop those. And then add the mids, blast them. We can turn the mids down, blast the presence. It sounds even better with brand new strings I got on here. Okay, so let's back that drive off. Put the horizon on there. And we don't want that too bright. Okay, and just the plain gain of the amp. pair that with the Soldano. It's on the bridge pickup. To me, this is a little more honed, a little more focused. So here's what we're going to do, and we're going to come back to that. I'm going to run out of DSP if I use all these amps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of probably put that one over here. Okay, and let's scoot this one over, and then we'll add the next one, which, let's see, what's the next amp I want to use? Let's go with a PV Vitriol, which is the, where's it at? PV Vitriol lead, which I cannot use. Well, see, this is already starting to run into some issues here. So let's put this down here. And then now we should be able to use the lead, the Vitriol. PV Vitriol lead. Okay, so this would pair greatly with the Horizon drive because this is the signature model of Misha Mansour, or Misha Mansour, one or the other. I forget how his name's pronounced, but the guy from Periphery. This is his signature amp, last I checked. And the Horizon drive is one of his pedals, I think, that he's created. So here's the Vitriol. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was, let's see if I go over here. See if I can share a different screen here real quick. Okay, so I've got this link as well in the bottom of the description. This is a cool website that you can go and find what the models are based off of. So if I typed in, let's see, Vitriol, PV Vitriol Clean, Crunch, and Lead is based off of the PV Invective. Okay, and so you actually click that and you got some information. You can see it down here, and you can see more details about what it's designed and cool little thing about the video and things like that, what it's supposed to sound like. So that's pretty cool. The other place that I've got for you, link below, is the actual website where you can actually look at the Helix models here, and you can see what they're all based on. So it's pretty cool. So I can see, you know, if I go down to the PV here, I can see that the Vitriol is based on the Invective lead. Now, it doesn't show me as much information as the other side, but it's cool to have it all in one row right here like this. So I'm going to kind of keep this in the background while I go back here and continue working here. So let's go for the PV Invective here and see what we got, our Vitriol lead, and just stock once again. By the way, this one was paired with a 4x12 Cali, and it was with a 47 condenser FET. I didn't change anything on the high cut or low cut. It sounded really good by itself. So go ahead and turn that off. And this one is paired with a Cali as well, 47 FET. I'm not going to worry about this just yet, but what does it sound like out of the box? Well, for one thing, I needed to be a little bit louder. So let's go over here. Let's find a master. Did this one have a master? I don't think it did. It did not have a master. Okay. Let's turn the master up just a little bit. Post gain, that's a new one. Not sure what that is. To me, I need a little bit more mids and a little bit less bass for this. Let's crank up the low cut as well to about 80 something. Ooh, that's better. That master helped. Turn that channel volume down just a little Go to the top pickup, which I forgot about. That's a riff from My Guitar Wants to Kill You Mama from Frank Zappa. Let's see, especially from the Steve I and G3, the first concert they had. Sounded good to me. Let's go ahead and go to the horizon gate. Very clean sounding, a little bit more not as focused as the other one. Let's go down here to this one, and actually let's go ahead and move that to path 2A so I can Soldano. And back to the PV. I'm kind of curious to see what that post gain is. Ooh, you need that. Okay, what's pre-gain? Let's dial it up. So that kind of deals with the level a little bit. Nothing else I'm kind of really seeing that would change here. So let's do the next one. And probably will not fit down here. Nope. So we're going to start deleting some of these. So let's delete one after the other. I'm going to go back to another one. Let's go with... What's the next one I'm going to do? Let's do Doom. There's one called Doom. Curious to see what that is, so let's find it. I think it might be a Line 6 model. Yeah, Line 6 Doom. What is that? Very curious. It's paired with a 4x12 XXL. It's got a ribbon mic. It's going to be more of a darker tone. It's already high cut, low cut. See what this sounds like. How does the Doom sound? Gotta have some more stuff here happening. I don't know. Don't sound as heavy as the others. I don't know. I don't know if I'd give this one as much of a heavy as the others. If I added some more bass, a little presence. Maybe if I added the FET. It's kind of there, but it's not as heavy as the others. Like, for example, if I go back here to the Oblivion. I mean, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff there, and then the PV. Then we have this one. Okay, let's add the horizon here and go back to the brightness being about midway. That actually rounds it out pretty good. Pairs very well with it. Okay, so that's the Doom. And it was paired with a ribbon at first. Let's do the 121 ribbon. 160 is where I had it. woofy. Let's bring it back a little bit. Not convinced that it's heavy enough, but it's kind of heavy. So does that let me keep that one? Nope. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get rid of, much as I like the Oblivion, we got to get rid of it, folks. Let's listen to that one more time. So far, the Oblivion has been my favorite. Just out of the clarity of the tone, the cleanliness of it, the focused sound of it. Alright, bye-bye Oblivion. Let's go ahead and move this one back down. And then our next contender, we will have be, let's do the Badonk. That's one of the more popular Line 6 amps. Paired with a 4x12 Cali V30 and a 47 condenser FET. And here's what we got going to the neck pickup. Let me check the chat real quick. This is not based off anything, so this is a original. Don't see a chat on right now. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we got here. The Badonk. Okay, I can see that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll add a little bit of ambience here. Let's move these back. And let's add some ambience, dynamic ambience. That's what we need. A little bit of ambience. That'll help us. Down to the bridge pickup. All right. A little bit of bass in there, a little bit of, I guess we can add some mids. Let's crank the master. Ooh, I'm curious. I just seen a depth control. What's this? Cool. Makes it kind of almost in your face a little bit more. Let's put the sag down to a more modern feel. I don't know what I'm playing. I'm just messing around here. Low sag and high dip. Okay, let's go with a horizon gate here. Okay, it's all right. Let's go back to the PV. It's a little bit cleaner as far as like tighter sounding. And let's go to the Doom. Okay, and then back to the Badonk. Okay, I can see that happening. Once again, PV for the last time. Okay, that's the PV. Let's scoot this over. Let's go to another one. How about another Line 6 original? Let's go to a Fatality. I'm really curious about that one. I remember it actually had some hair to it. So this is paired with a 4x12 Cali V30, 47 FET, no low cut, high cut, and here's what we got. Not as heavy as what I thought it would be. Of course, I don't have the master cranked at all either, so. A lot of mids. Pretty nice. Let's see here. Pretty nice sound. Let's go with the Horizon Gate. Let's see what we got here. Horizon Drive. Okay, once again, let's turn that off. Go down to the Doom. A lot of bass on that. Almost kind of mid-scoop sounding. Not really fond of that sound. It's probably the ribbon. Anyway, that one's going away. And we will listen to the Badonk. Okay, going back here. Definitely a heavy hitter for sure. And that's the Fatality. Now, let's see, what else? How about we try a Rev Gen Red? I'm really curious to see what that's going to be paired with. I'm guessing probably another V30. Where you at? Rev Gen Red. Yep, Cali V30. No low cut, no high cut. Nothing. A lot of these seem to come with a 47 conditioner FET. Let's see how we sounded. Nothing. A lot of these seem to. Okay, good deal. So far, thankfully, knock on all the wood I have available, no issues with the stream. And I tried to do a little different this time. Went actually directly from YouTube Studio and enabled the stream there rather than going through OBS and telling it to go live and all this other stuff. So hopefully this will work out good. How about we switch views here? And I know it's a little smaller, so let me double check here what it's going to look like on the screen. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, but it shows me a little bit more so you can see what's going on over here. So that's okay. Let's see what else we got. So that's the Rev Gen Red. Now, what do I want to play here? let's play around with some Marcos stuff. That's what I've been messing with a lot. Marcos Foley. Also, just to let you know, the picks I'm still using and loving the black. That's my strings, Black Diamond, the ones I use most of the time. Bog Street picks. Okay, they've actually paired up with Black Diamond strings to kind of produce strings for them. So go check them out, bogstreet.com. I think that link may be in the description below as well. But give Paul a shout out for me and try these. These are the Battle Axe. I want to say light. They're 1.5 millimeter. I think they're the light ones. And these fit perfectly in my hand. They're kind of like a Jazz, but they're not as small. So it's kind of like a Jazz XL look. And yeah, very, very, very good pick. Let me just get a little bit larger so you can see what's going on here. It's got this nice little grip spiral circular pattern on it to help enhance the grip. And these things like never dull. I mean, I've been playing this pick for a long time, and even though it's got 3 areas, I mean, I can barely see any wear at all on these. These are just really, really high quality, high lasting picks. So let's work on the reactions, what I've been kind of working on. So we're going to go with RevGen Red. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, how's it go again? I forgot how it goes now. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Not as gainy as I thought it would be. But we have a lot of bass happening. So let's dial that bass down. Add a little bit of a low cut. Give it a little more drive here. Mids are good. Treble, present, channel volume. Resonance. Probably don't need a lot of that. Aggression. Oh. See how that chugs when you... I can definitely tell the feel is different there. What's this aggression here? 0? Ooh, that kind of sounds more like a 80s rock. First 6 string. Yeah. Anyway, just forget I did that. Let's get some high aggression, because I mean we're looking for high gain, right? Anyway, going back up here, I think I need a little more master. Give me some master here. Now we're talking, yes. And with that, I probably do need a little bit more. Whoops. Try some gate or gain horizon drive. Let's see. Well, I'm liking that. I am liking that. Let's go for a little bit brighter. This kind of act as a tube screamer, maybe. Let's go back to 6. liking the sound of that, especially with that horizon. Take that off. I'm liking that. It really actually sounds like a Marco sound. And to compare that, we'll be doing Marco's amp next. But for now, let's go back. That's what that sounded like. Let's go back to the donk and do the same riff so we can kind of compare. Bridge pickup. I like the heaviness that it has on there. Okay, and then the, what's this one? Fatality, I think? Yep. And then the Rev Gen. Very nice. Okay, let's get rid of the badonkey. Turn that down, and just to compare that, I said I was going to go to Marco's amp, which is for the longest time anyway, used to be a Cali rectifier. So we're going to go with that next. Get us a Cali rectifier, and maybe kind of use Marco's tones on that. Once again, we got a Cali V30. What does it sound like with the FET? Okay, so let's get some low cut on this. Get some high cut down here. And I know he likes the right on the cone sound. Bass is all the way off. Mids are boosted quite a bit. Treble's kind of boosted. Resonance is kind of boosted. Master is pretty much on 10. Let's go down here for a little bit more of a classic kind of modern feel. And let's see what we got with that. Let's put a little bit of bass in there. Okay, now let's go back to the FET. That's actually one of my favorite mics in the let's go back a little bit. My favorite mics in the Helix. That's almost a little too. Let's go to the edge here. See, the only thing about this rectifier I don't like is it's got a little hissiness to it, which I do not like. So I'm going to pull this down to about 8. Still a little bit of a hissiness, and it could be due to the mic as well. No, we don't need that one. No, we don't want to rib them. What about 42? Okay, we'll go back to the 57, which is what he used. Okay, so let's go ahead and mids. The drive's at 6.8. Let's move the master down just a little bit. It's got a little, I don't know if you can hear that or not. I'm not really keen on that. But if we took the stuff all the way down here, if we took the low cut all the way down to like 40 uses, it'd be way too woofy for me. I don't like that. So I'm going to go back up to about 7-ish and put a little horizon drive on. That little hissy, I just cannot. I don't like that. I don't know why the rectifier does that in this model. But that was the rectifier. Now let's see what it compares to with Fatality. Okay, and then we have the Rev, which I think sounded more like what Marco plays. It's actually tighter too. It kind of reminds me of the old Bolivian here. And then back to this. Well, maybe it is a little different, but this sounded, I don't know, it just reminded me of Marco's stuff a lot. Okay, let's get rid of the Fatality and bring that down here. How are you liking this? I'm enjoying myself, having a good time, checking out all these different sounds. Why don't we go to another PV? I just seen the Panama. Let's go to that one. PV Panama. PV Panama. It's paired with a Cali V30 with a 47 FET. Apparently this is, anytime you see a Cali V30, it's going to be paired with, it's going to be these settings, I guess, the 47 FET. So the drive is kind of up. We've got a bass. We've got just basic amp things. Got some resonance on the bottom there. Okay, so the PV Panama. Let's see what we got. Let's do another Marco one. Sunset Lights. A little bit louder, please. Maybe some more master. There we go. Bass is a little thumpy. Treble, no treble. What's it? Pretty nice. Bring some mids down. So let me take a second to tune this. Like I said, these are new strings. Fast forward through this later if you're watching it. right, so let's do something a little different. Let's go ahead and add a delay down here. Just a simple one, nothing fancy. Let me go to my favorites. Let me just add that. Failed to load favorite. Do DSP overload. Oh, okay. Can't put that one in there. Alright, well, let's just go with just a regular delay then. Simple delay. I think will be fine. Quarter. Yeah, quarter. Mod course echo duck delay reverse delay vintage digital. Whoa, don't want that. Okay, let's go back to here. Go to 8th, I guess, dotted. Or no, let's go back here. Let's go to milliseconds instead. Ooh, that's better. Okay, so we are back to, and I'll leave it on when I'm playing a song or something like that, and then turn it off whenever I'm demonstrating the amp itself. So let's go with that again. Already done that part. So let's see. Let's see. It's been a while since I played this. Okay, so that PV doesn't give me as much gain as I would hope for, but I can crank it up just a little bit. Is it me or did that just make it sound? Of course, that's because. So this is the PV 5150, pretty much. Let's do this Horizon drive here. It's a little much. Probably don't need as much gain with this one. Haven't been playing or testing is the roll off of the volume on this. I don't think I'll worry with that, but yeah, so that's with the Horizon, and let's go back down here to the Rev. Let's go back to the bridge pickup. Let's give me a little more mix on this. played that one. Get back on it. And that's the rev gen, and then we go to the rectifier. Definitely got its own kind of characteristic to it. And then we come back to the PV Panama. Practice on that one. Alright, let's get rid of the rev. So far, the Oblivion and the rev are my favorite. Now what I want to go to is the Kali Mark IV, because I want to compare it to the rectifier. So let's go to the Kali Mark IV, Kali lead, Kali 4 lead. Wow, a lot of stuff down here. A lot of, you know, based off the... Oh, no, don't do that. Go back. I think that's where it was. Based off the Mark IV, obviously, so it's going to have those parameters. Let me go back to that. That way everything's default. Okay, let's go with the bridge pickup doing the sunset lights again. I've got some very, maybe it's the treble, I don't know. There's something else I didn't test, and that was over here on the resonance down here. So that may have something to do with, you know, the oomph. We may test that in a minute if I can think of it. Too much bass. That probably has something to do with this. 80 hertz. Let's bring it down a little bit. Bring the bass down here, and we can bring it up there. I'm not hearing a lot of high stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that. More gain, lead drop. Let's go to the gain. lot of woof, oompiness. So let me scroll down. Maybe I can get a little bit more presence happening there. Okay, getting better. That's tough. All right, let's go back to, that's the Cali lead. So now we'll compare it to the rectifier first. Okay, and then the PV Panama. Let's go back. That was the PV again, going back to the rectifier. A little too forward sounding. And then back to the Cali 4 lead. A lot more clean. Let's just call it that. Okay, I think we're not necessarily halfway through, but we're getting there. What do I have left? The Angle Meteor. I know that's one of them, so let's just go to that one now that I thought of that one. This is the one that Bumblefoot uses. Let's see here. Angle Meteor. Where's that one at? Oop, I just passed it. Right there. And it was paired with the 2XL. This one's paired with the V30. And this one's paired with V30. And this one has this ribbon. So that's the default. And it's defaulted with a low cut and a high cut. Okay. Angle Meteor. I think this was a little bit more of a darker tone. Okay. Here we go. And then let's go to, I guess, Still Hurts. We'll go with that one. Let's go back to this other view. Well, maybe not. You know, I want to see some of these legs and stuff. Still Hurts. Get that one wrong. to the third dog. Okay, so far sounds okay. A little too much bass. Let's get a more drive. Triple presence sounded good because you need a lot of presence with this amp, but I think because it's pretty dark. Let's get the master up a little more. Sag down. There's a mid boost on. Okay. I think I like it better with it off. One of the toughest licks. It's a tough one to hit. Sounds pretty good. I'm liking it. A little bit with a mid boost on now. That's one of the toughest licks too. That's a good sounding amp. Let's go with a Horizon drive. Did I do the Horizon for the Cali? I don't think I did. Let's go back. No, let's not worry about that. I don't want to get this one sound out of the ears. So a little bit with a Horizon drive, and we can take the mid boost off and on, kind of see what it sounds like. Nice. And then we have the Cali 4 lead. And PV Panama. And then back to I'm rusty on that one too. All right, let's go down to, we're getting rid of the PV. Coming down, so far, in the order of my favorites, I like the, well, I don't know about the order of my favorites, but so far I like the Oblivion. I like the, Rev. What else? The Cali Lead, well, a lot better to me than the Rectifier. And then now the Angle Meteor. So far, those are my top 4 ones. I feel like I might be forgetting one, but we'll continue moving on. Let's go next to, what else am I missing here? Did that one. What's that one? Archetype. Let's go the Archetype. This one is based off of the Archon PRS, and the next one, if I can remember, we'll go to the Placator, which is the Freedman. All right, so hope everybody's having a good time. Can't believe nobody's on here. It is a Saturday night, so probably people are out doing other things. But what better thing to do on a Saturday night than play guitar, people? All right, so let's see what else we got, and let's go ahead and go back to this view again so you can kind of see the screen a little better. This is the Archetype Lead. Once again, this is not affiliated with Neural DSP. This is just based off the Archon by PRS, and let me double check to make sure that I'm doing that right. Oops, what happened there? I kind of put that in the wrong spot. I don't know what I've done there. That's weird. Oh, okay, I see now. I moved my screen out of the way somewhere. There we go. Let's see. The Archetype is based off the Paul Reed Smith Archon. Okay, lead channel. All right, so here's what we got, and it's probably the Cali V30, which probably also has the 47 condenser, excuse me, FET, yep, and no hook, low cuts or high cuts. So let's see what this sounds like. Once again, since you've already seen the licks, we'll just continue with Steel Hurts. So far sounds pretty good. Let's get a little more drive. The bass, the mids and treble and presence. The EQ sounds great to me. Got some depth. Okay. I kind of like it where it was. So stock, it sounds pretty good. I don't, maybe just a little bit of high cut here. Don't need low cut at all, I don't think. I'm liking the FET. Yeah, so far it sounds good. Let's get some of this Horizon on here. Put that gate back, or the gain back where it was. good clean one. In fact, this one or the Rev, I would probably consider sounding more like Marco's tone than the rectifier on this does. I don't know, that's just me. I'm really liking that. And so far, I'm liking these sounds better than I do my Soldano sound. So that's pretty wild. That's a tough one too. It's been a while since I've done these, like I said. And then the hardest lick, but one of the most cool melodic licks in the whole song. Very nice sounding amp, and this was with the, I had that Horizon gate on that whole time, so. And that is the archetype, and then we have down here, Cali 4 lead. And then for the repeat, the Angle Meteor. Back to the archetype. Archon. We're going to get rid of the Cali lead. Bring over the Meteor. Next will be the Placator Dirty. Where are we at? Placator. Placate or dirty. And let's see what that sounds like. Ooh. Not as heavy as I thought. And it's the first that wasn't paired with the other. Oh man, I thought for sure this was going to be a heavier gain sound than that. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so we got all these other things on. I don't know what else to do. Fat on. I wouldn't call this a heavy one. I would not call it a heavy one. Maybe paired with a, you know, overdrive pedal, but as it is, no, not heavy enough. So we're gonna poop on that one. What's another one here? The German Maldiva. What's this look like? Let's see which one's louder. I mean, which one's gainier. Nope. Let's go down to, there was another one I seen earlier, Das Benzen, I think is what it was. Das Benzen lead. Okay, this is definitely heavier one. Gonna need some more. Okay, sounded pretty good. What about the deep? What does that give us? Okay, what do we got here? We got the FET. Let's get a little bit of that off. Maybe down to about 12, 15 here. One more drive. Very thick, very swishy and squishy and compressed. Still needs a little more volume. Okay, so having said that, played that in a long time. Very nice sounding. Let's go with the Horizon drive here. So that was the Das Benzin, and that is based off of the diesel. The German Modiva has been based off of Wagner. The Modiva is Shiva, and the Ubersonic was Uberschall. And like I said, this last one is Das Benzin, which is of a diesel. So that last one was this is back to the Angle Meteor to compare. Okay, and then we got the Archetype, which is very sensitive sounding, actually. It's a bit loud, so I'll pull that down a little bit. And then the other one here was the Das Benzin. And then I think that's probably the last one. Let me see what my thumbnail has. Cali Lead, Cali Rectifier, Fatality, Badonk, Archetype, Angle, Vitriol, SLO, Doom, Rev, Oblivion, and then some of these other ones that I put on here. I think for me, that's probably all the heaviest amps. Even with the Line 6 ones, we had the Badonk, the Oblivion, Fatality, the Doom. I would probably not consider this one. Go ahead and get rid of that one. Probably not consider the 2204 redo. Okay, let's go ahead and amp and cab all the way down to that one. I'll probably not consider that one heavy, but it might be. It's actually overriding the noise gate, so let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's... Oh wait. It's because that one's on. Oh, that's paired with a Brit. What's we got here? Mike's Off Center Dynamic 7. actually pretty heavy. How does that compare to the 2204 here? 2203. And then the modded one again. 2204 mod. With the 2204. Okay, that had a few other things. The mods look like the pre-mid and the mid FC, whatever that is. Focus, maybe? No, mid frequency, where you want it to be focused. Pretty nice sounding. A lot of bass happening. A little bit of a low cut. What about the... Maybe that's what I need to do with the rectifier, is offset it a little bit to get rid of that sound. Very squishy again. Get that bass down a little bit. Okay. So that was okay, let's just mess around some other stuff. Very, I don't know, kind of roundish maybe. I need a little more volume here. And with the Horizon drive, turn this down a little bit. Okay, let's compare this. This is very hairy. This one was the archetype lead. And the Das Benzin lead. carrier. The last one we're going to do tonight, the 2204 mod. Thought you couldn't see the rest of that. Alright guys, that is pretty much it tonight. It is pretty much my bedtime, so time to go to bed. And that's what we got for tonight's show. Hope you've enjoyed that. Please check out the links below. Let me know what your favorite heaviest hitting amp is in the Helix. And let me know if there's one I should have considered. Maybe we can look at that one another time. Before I go, I want to check if that might solve the issue on the rectifier. If I offset that mic. Let's offset the mic here. Now let's see what we got. It does help. Let me go back to this one. I've been playing the Helix. I've had the Helix for I think a couple years now. Yeah, that actually helps eliminate that. So I can actually bring that on. Eliminates a lot of that sound in the high end. Of course, take this high cut down to about 8 is what I had it. Cool. Yeah, I'm just actually ending tonight. Nat King Cole, 724. Thank you so much for watching me tonight. Please like this video, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and check out the links below. How long have I been going now? Let's see, probably an hour and a half, maybe. An hour and 40 minutes. Pretty good live stream tonight. So thanks once again, Nat King Cole, for watching. Please do leave in the comments what your favorite heavy amp of the Helix is. I've got a lot of other Helix videos. I've got a Helix playlist with a bunch of other stuff on Helix if you're interested in that, and some Line 6 stuff. I recently did a video on the showcasing the Line 6 Pod Express for guitar, so if you're interested in that, I've got that on there as well. But until next time, whichever video that may be, whenever I get the itch to make another one, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. God bless. I meant to say, as always, keep creating before I muted myself. A little outtake for you.